Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Atlanta Go-Getters. We're about to pull up to my homeboy's crib. We're gonna show you why he's an Atlanta Go-Getter. Let's go check it out.
What's up, my bro? Hey, let's go.
How you doing, honey?
Yo, this is my boy Brad and his wife Tronda.
What's up, what's up? Welcome to our home, guys. Come on inside.
Welcome to our home.
What's up, guys? I'm over here just getting a little bit of work done. We take care of kids with special needs. So right now I'm just trying to make sure I process a few claims. I do a lot of the payroll, making sure that we all get all of our Medicaid files, all of our documents taken care of. And right now I'm just pushing through a bunch of client files. That's pretty much it. All right, man, trying to sit over here and get these claims processed. But those of you guys that don't know, we actually do home health care services where we take care of kids with special needs. And the best partner in the entire world is wifey. So y'all think I'm doing most of the work? Really, she does most of the work.
I sure do.
Hey, babe, I kind of need your help to see if we can go ahead and process some of these claims so you can kind of let me know if I got it done right. But what you think?
Baby, you know you got it.
No.
No, you got
That
it.
means I messed everything up. All right, so
You got it.
stuff on the scanner?
Oh, nope.
Okay.
You don't got nothing on scanner. You good.
So either way, hey, I do all the payroll process and she does everything else. So I do 10% of the work while she does the other 90%. That's how you keep a good relationship.
Hey, you funny. No, we actually know, we actually do a 50-50 situation, y'all. And, you know, been working with this guy over here for what, like, oh my God, 15
years now.
15 years.
Mhm.
Long ass time, bruh.
It is.
Good.
You got me tired of me yet?
No.
Okay, well, that's great.
That's
See?
it.
And that's how you know you got a good relationship.
Yes.
And that's what makes the business even better. Let's go. Hey guys, what's up, man? Welcome to Bali. We just flew all the way across the world to film this next part, but guess what? This is just the backyard, baby. We outside. Yeah. So, hey, look, man, we're out here. We're Atlanta Go-Getters. Me and my wife, we built a successful company together, and we just want to talk a little bit about our story and pretty much where we came from.
No, don't go to me first. Go to you.
She always wants to put
I'll
it
go
on me
him
next.
first, cause you know if I don't go to him first, I don't feel like I ain't get my story complete. So I need to see what he gonna say first, and I say what I'm gonna say.
All right, cool. Well, since that's the case, we'll let y'all know that, like, look, it took a long journey for us to get to where we are today. A lot of people, when they see, like, everything that goes on with the cars we drive, with the places we live in, they think that we got it overnight. But reality is, it was a lot of hard work. It was so many different obstacles that we had to overcome to be able to get to this point.
But was it
And
really
so,
hard though?
hell yeah, we had some hard situations. But we make stuff look easy all day, you know? So the main thing is, I'm telling you like this,
Yeah.
literally went through bankruptcy, went through foreclosure, lost the house, also had the car getting repossessed.
He did.
Do you remember the day where I used to have to hide the
Oh,
car
yeah, I do.
behind the dumpster
I do.
every single
I do.
day?
I remember when he couldn't pay for McDonald's, y'all. That's another conversation in itself. A whole another conversation. Actually, I remember going to Flying Biscuit one time, and he was like, you know, this is how my bank account works. The lady said it's card declined, and I said, oh, I got you, babe. I got you. But keep going, babe.
I mean, I thought it was in my other bank account. I'm just saying. Like, I swore the money was there. But yeah, I mean, when you go through hard times, that's how you know you also got a good woman, right? Because most women be like, oh, this guy can't afford McDonald's. Oh, pass his ass off to the left. You know what I mean? But she was like, oh, I see potential in him. And yes, potential was born.
I saw a lot of potential in you, and it was a matter of not. Y'all have to understand where I came from. Just like him, I've had a struggle as well. I was homeless. I had like $25 when I came here to Atlanta. I didn't know no one, so I was out on a venture on my own. I met Brad actually within the first month of me being here in Atlanta.
Swept her ass up off the street.
He did.
Off the street, baby.
He did. Wait. Because I was walking down the street. I had just got here. I was driving my 87 Chevy at that time. And I was coming, and we had just came. I was going to a club by myself. And so, again, I guess I was already an Atlanta go-getter before I even knew I was an Atlanta go-getter. All right, so I was walking down the street, and here come Brad.
Right up in the car.
And
You know how the pull-up game is, right?
he's walking down the street, and here he comes. Him and like four people. And I said, who are these four children coming up next to me? He pulls up next to me. He jumps out the car. And that was our first encounter, my first encounter with him. And that
I was like, look at them legs. I said, boy, I said, hey, them legs was like this, coming up and down the street. I said, oh, I'm about to get that. But all day. And after that, introduced myself to her, and then I gave her my phone number, right? So then she called me the next day. I was like, you don't call people the next day. I was like, that's supposed to be like a 3-day rule.
Yeah.
She was like, but I like you. I was like, I know. I'm a
No,
very
first I
likable guy.
see this is it's gonna be a problem, whatever. No, it was not like that. What happened was I ain't know nothing, but was there such a thing as a three-day rule? What the hell? Nobody told me that. You know, I'm just for sure thinking that I'm just supposed to be myself. But long story short, yeah.
Yeah, long
We've
story
been
short, she
together-
was an Atlanta go-getter and came and got me after I went and got that. So, you know what I mean? It just all worked out for the best, baby. So the thing is, we even talked for like a little bit, right? We went out for a few days, but we didn't talk for an entire year.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I deleted her phone number and everything. Didn't even have it stored on my phone. So she called me up a year later, right? I'm sitting over there at the mall with my cousin, and I ain't seen him in 3 years. We just hanging out, kicking it, and I get a ring on the phone, and it was like, this is Tronda. I was like, Tronda? I was like, oh, I remember who this is. And she was like, hey, you want to go hang out today? I was like, hell yeah, I want to hang out. Left my cousin at the mall, mad as hell. He's like, bro, I ain't seen you in 3 years. It don't matter. I got to go. And after that, I was out. And then after that, we hung out every day since. And now we are 16 years later, married, happy, literally living our best lives. And nothing's like it, to be honest. It's amazing.
The thing is, like, I let him talk, y'all, but I'm gonna go and tell you about my little story too.
Go ahead.
All right then. Yeah.
You got it.
So anyway, I was an ex-personal trainer back in the day, and he helped me get that business started. And when I say help me get that business started, I was still only making at the time when I started running my own business as a personal trainer, I was making probably like $1,700 a month at the time. And for me, that $1,700 a month, you would never known that I was making that much. You'd have thought I was doing really good because no one really knew what my income was like. One of the things is like, we actually vibed off of each other. Now, mind you, he's going through with the car repossessions, the home, and all that kind of stuff going on. He's losing all of that, and we're working with each other at the time. So that's why I say it wasn't necessarily, it was about the potential we had with each other. So that potential is what I saw in him. And we were just talking earlier about how, I saw with someone like us, or when it came to Brad, he was somebody that basically allowed himself to be a part of my world. You can't a lot of times men don't want women or want a woman to see that part of them. Don't want to see them at the bottom. But that's the thing, like if you get a woman or you get in a relationship where y'all are both at the bottom and you guys keep pushing each other up, yes, keep doing the things.
Gotta rise together up to the top all day.
Which will form a situation like what we had, back to back. I'm his Bunny and he my Clyde.
And we ride or die all day, every day.
All day. That's best friend.
And so the thing is, we always push each other to do better, and we always support each other, and we always there for one another. And the thing is, like any great relationship, it's all about the communication, and it's also about having fun. Let me tell you this: we play video games together. We watch anime together. Y'all watch Dragon Ball Z? She watched all that. So I'm saying we damn near nerds. But in order to have one of those amazing relationships, you gotta have fun, you gotta play, and you gotta enjoy life. You know what I mean? And that's what we like to do. And so, I mean, that's what's literally taking things from here all the way up to here. And no matter how bad the situation was, no matter how bad the struggles were, we still made it look easy because of our relationship and bond together.
Yeah.
Because we always knew that we had each other's backs, and that was always important.
And that's one of the reasons why it took us so long to get married, y'all. 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, I think
I
this
told
is when I'm
him.
supposed to get off set. No, I'm back.
Over here. I told him, I said, I'm going to give you 10 years. But I gave him 10 years because it had more to do with the fact that because we were building a business like we were, I really did need to see us, when we started making money, how that was going to change the dynamics, if it was. And if it did, to see if it would change the dynamics, and it didn't. And so when we finally got together, we were so well into the relationship, so established in the business to where things just popped off even more so when we finally got it together as a couple or as a married couple. So you would have thought that we had actually been doing this forever. No, we didn't. We started our relationship as it was, and and we became
the entrepreneurial couple that we are today.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, we literally have grown like our company from being like maybe like a few clients to almost close to 200 clients now. So we have like one of the largest home healthcare companies in Georgia. And when we first started this, like the director of Medicaid services was like, you guys will probably do okay. You might get like a few clients. It might sustain,
But she ain't know.
like a little bit of your lifestyle, where
She
you can
ain't know.
like be able to pay for a few groceries here or there. I was like, shit,
Nah,
you
she
don't know who the
ain't
hell
know.
Brad and Tronda are. I was like,
Yeah.
Brad and Tronda? I was like, we about to blow this thing out the water.
ain't know.
Literally within the first 6 months, we became $1 million company.
Yes, we did.
Like, we put in the work, we put in the effort. We were like, look, we gonna go out every single day making these relationships, making these contacts, and then we just grew and grew and grew every day to where our empire is where it is today. And that's another reason why.
And you remember when we first started, when we actually first started it, we were trying to figure out how we was gonna pay for our wedding. We didn't have no clue how we was gonna pay for our wedding.
So we used credit cards.
We used
I was like, hey, we about to
credit
get this Amex. We about to
But
rack
we
that
didn't-
thing up.
No, we didn't know how we was gonna start it. Remember, we had just got the business. We had just started everything.
that's why we had to
was
go get
all
the
there. We had
Amex card.
We
We
did
was
the
like,
Amex.
how we gonna
Baby
do it?
used that. That's how we did. We paid for our wedding, but we also, by the time we finally was getting married, we were able to pay for stuff with the business.
Yeah,
we
we
had
did.
started paying stuff with the business. By that time, we saw the.
We just figured out wherever we can find this money, we gonna get it. Like, whether we got it in our bank account or not, hey, if we don't have it, then hey, try to find another source. But it always worked out though.
Yeah, and I said that to say how we started the business. Like, you know what I mean? Like how we started, where we basically we had just got into the business right when we got married.
You talking about the first business before that?
No, I'm talking about the one we're in now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've been doing this for about like 6 years, almost as long as we've been married.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It's
so
been a long
that's the
time.
thing. Like, it's one of those things where we didn't know.
We didn't. But either way, hey, we appreciate you guys coming over and checking us out over here in Bali, or should I say our backyard.
We outside!
And now it's time to go check out the whips, baby. Let's go.